Hey, Facebook family. I am super excited to share someone with you. My friend Hope connected me with Sara Peterson a few weeks ago, and I'm going to let her introduce herself, but she has shared some really valuable information with me, and I'm super excited to be in her. It's basically kind of an online group about mental health nutrition. And I am currently, I'm actually just started my graduate program in mental health and wellness with an emphasis in prevention science. So when I met her and when I heard what she had to say, just is something that I'm so blessed to be learning about because I think it's so important. So before I see that Sara came on, before I get to Babylon, I want to make sure that we get her joined. You haven't met me before. My name is Beth Campbell. I live in beautiful Colorado. I'm from Iowa originally. I am a proud mom of two teenagers, and I am a CBD advocate and success coach. So, you know, for hey, Sara.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good morning, Sherry. So I introduced myself. Hi, Kim. Will you go ahead and introduce yourself and, kind of your background so they know who you are and what you're going to talk about?
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I'm Sara Peterson. I'm the founder of a private practice in the foothills of Colorado called Conifer Counseling. And we have a lot of different programs, but the one I'm going to talk about today is mental health nutrition. I was trained in it last year and then connected with Beth, and we both love natural ways of treating certain symptoms, physiological, but also psychiatric or emotional. And so I'm really excited to talk about what I do and give a little intro into what a lot of people call amino acid therapy. And it's a lot more than that, but that's what a lot of people know it as. So thanks for having me, Beth.
Of course. Well, yeah, I had never heard of amino acid therapy. So when you started talking about it, I was super intrigued. So will you share what that is? Because I bet a lot of people haven't heard about it before.
Sure. The short of it is that there are essential amino acids. We get a lot of amino acids from protein, but there are essential amino acids that actually create our neurotransmitters. So those are the things that we often take medication for to address things like depression, anxiety, ADHD, things like that. So that's the initial information that I think a lot of people don't know, that we can actually supplement and get from our food what we need for our neurotransmitters. So for example, some people have heard of serotonin. For depression, we often take what's called an SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So we can use, again, supplements and nutrition to create more serotonin in someone's body and hopefully more in their brain to help their mood.
Okay, awesome. And so have you seen this be helpful across the board? Anything from kids all the way through
Yeah.
adults?
So yes, the idea is that anyone of any age can take amino acids. The dosing would change, of course, for children, but they're naturally occurring. Again, they're naturally occurring in our food and in our body. And so we're not adding anything that we don't already have or that our body's not already supposed to make with our food. And I am new to the journey of treating people with it, but I know that people are really interested in it. And some of my clients have seen a lot of positive effects. And I have one client who came off a significant amount of medication and is just doing amino acid therapy. And with that, I'll just say I'm not anti-medicine. I think that there's room for everything and everybody's different and needs different sorts of treatment. But for this client, she was having a really hard time on her medication. And so it's really good for her that she was able to come off and feel much better with the amino acids.
Awesome. Yeah. So, what would be the best way for people to learn more? I know I enjoyed that first class last night tremendously. So, maybe talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So I'm running a class right now. We just finished our second week out of 6. And so if there are still people interested, I could catch them up and they could drop in or take the last 4 classes if they want to get it done now. And then I also have people who are interested but want to start at the new year. So I don't have dates and times yet, but I will be starting a new class in the new year as well because I have a lot of interest. So this particular class, what I think is really cool about it is because it's more of a class than um, like individual therapy or group therapy. We can do it over Zoom. So we can do it over video just like this. And so I can treat people all over Colorado, and they don't have to travel, and I can do it from the comfort of my home. Everyone can. And a class is great because it's a way to ask questions, get more information, maybe hear questions from other people that you didn't even think about that could be helpful to you, and also accountability. So when we say that we're going to commit to something for our health, it's good to say it out loud to a group. It helps us develop and sustain a good program. And then I also do it individually. So some people don't like groups, and that's fine, or classes, or they need to do a different time or day. And so I can also do it in person or also via video individually with folks.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's what I enjoyed about it last night. Was there, there was so much good information, but then I was able to ask questions. You're right. I definitely heard questions that that made me, oh yeah, that's another way to look at it, another way to think about it. So
Good.
super helpful. And for that matter, really, you can be helping people all over the US, all over the
Mhm.
world, which is the beauty of Zoom and doing things online. You can touch a whole lot of people that way. So
Yeah,
very
I'm getting
cool.
used to it. This is my first Facebook Live, and I'm getting used to video chats and Zoom meetings and things like that. And I also want to throw out there that I know people learn differently. And so the information I have, while I did take 20 hours of training to be certified at this level, the information is not secret. It is out there. And so a couple of books that folks can read are The Mood Cure or The Diet Cure. And then if
Okay.
people are doing this specifically for addiction, 7 Weeks to Sobriety is also a book about using amino acids to beat addiction. And so people can read these books and get a lot of information on their own. And I think that's really important to know that it's not like this secret society that you have to join to have this information. You can do the research on your own and read the books. And even the amino acid therapy chart that we use in class is online. And so if you just search amino acid therapy chart, it will come up.
Okay. Awesome. Well, and I think that's the thing. This is something that I'm so glad that you're sharing because, you know, I worked as a life coach for 2 years for teenagers, and I just think we have so much information out there, and sometimes it's hard to find the things that are most applicable to us and that are going to be the best tools for our family. So yeah, the fact that you're doing this and able to get out there and let people know is really, really important. So I would encourage you, you guys, if you're curious at all, if you're wanting to learn more, reach out to Sara because she's super knowledgeable and helpful, and I just think it can be a really great tool for a whole lot of people. So
Thanks.
let's see. Anything else before we go? So your next class will be next
We're
Tuesday.
doing it
Is that right?
Wednesday the
Wednesday.
21st, which is the night before Thanksgiving. But at your idea, if I can make it happen, Beth, with my technological skills, if people want to join and they can't do the night before Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to record it. And so if people want to join the class and not miss that class, then I can send them the recording. And then the following classes will be the next 3 Wednesdays. So I think it's the 28th, the 5th, and the 12th from 7 to 8 p.m. Colorado time, Mountain Standard Time. So those are our classes.
Okay.
And again,
Perfect.
people can reach out anytime individually as well to me via email or phone, however that works best.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next class. Lots to learn.
Thanks. Thanks for having me on, Beth.
Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day. Talk to you soon.
Bye.